Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tom Ambrose. I'm the Superintendent of Schools for the Sanborn Regional School District. I'm sending you this video today to, first of all, reach out to everyone and let them know that we are working really hard to prepare for the next steps in the direction of the Sanborn Regional School District with regard to in-person learning. In this constant contact communication, there is a letter that we're sharing with you outlining some very important information that we hope you'll all read. And also we wanted to share with you that we are really grateful for everything that you have been doing to support our students as we have been in this period of remote learning. We've been pretty quiet these last few weeks because we've been processing a lot of data and information to make really important decisions about the direction of the district. The teachers have been really busy in the schools, and the staff supporting the teachers, everyone working to help our kids learn the best they can while remote. Before you read this letter and consider this information, I just wanted to share a few points that are really, really important for everyone to remember. As we make decisions about what to do regarding the next steps for in-person versus remote learning, we have to consider three factors. One is the status of our community transmission of COVID-19, and fortunately right now ours is extremely low. The DPHS has created a dashboard that helps us to track the number of COVID cases, and we'll be sharing a link for that in the letter included in this communication. The second thing that's really important for everyone to remember is that the availability of our staff is a real challenge that we have faced. I just want to remind everyone that staffing is absolutely not within the control of the district. We cannot tell people to come to work when they qualify for leave that's afforded by law from the federal government. It would be illegal for us to do so. And thankfully, in an effort to support teachers who have school-age children, the school board is allowing any Sanborn Regional School District employee to enroll their school-age children at Sanborn at no cost for the 2021 school year. This is a really creative answer and or solution to a complicated problem that will allow staff to come back to work and keep their children on the same schedule as their work schedule should we need to transition from remote to in-person learning or from in-person learning to remote. I want to also remind everyone, as we did in July, that the burden of health and safety protocols required by the state of New Hampshire, our insurance company, and the Center for Disease Control are going to be disruptive. These safety protocols are significant, and when we are in person with students, there will be students who go home for having sniffles, sneezes, coughs, and other symptoms that would normally not be a situation where we would send them home. So we need your help with that. If we send a student home, you have to get a COVID test before they can return to school, and all of that is outlined in the letter that we've included in today's communication. If any one of these variables changes in the coming weeks, the plan that we're outlining today will have to be reevaluated and could possibly change. I think it's really important to mention that the Sanborn Regional School District staff and administration all want school to reopen. We're working diligently to achieve just that, despite the unprecedented obstacles that we face. With regard to the letter that's attached to this communication, we are presenting a plan to the school board on October 7th, 2020, that will outline a full return to school for students. Based on the survey data that we have received, we have created a model of synchronous instruction, which means that teachers will be teaching in the classroom and students will be observing those lessons at home simultaneously so that students can attend school virtually and have a choice as to whether or not they're in school or out of school. We will ask families to make a commitment as to whether or not they will be attending school in person or remotely, and all of those details are outlined in the letter attached to this communication. The other really important points to consider as we make this plan and move forward in the process are around the health and safety protocols. If a student is attending school in person and we ask them to be tested, we ask that parents comply and support us, as this is already very challenging without conflicts about whether or not people feel they need to receive a COVID test. There is a component of this plan that outlines special education and a variety of other issues. I do want you to all remember that this plan or document that's been shared today is the higher level view of what we'll be doing for steps. There will be a lot more details coming out over the next week or week and a half, but the first step is for us to bring a recommendation to the school board, and that recommendation is to ask the schools to reopen as soon as October 19th. So we're very happy about that, and we appreciate your support as we work through these very challenging scenarios. That concludes the video component of this communication. I do hope you'll take a minute to read this document in its entirety. And I do also want to remind everyone, if you have specific questions, please email your child's principal. They are the best person to answer questions about the building your child attends. Thank you very much and have a great day.